It's Friday. We're back. We lost to Hayley during the intro, but she is down underneath, and Vinny's just let her back in.
Yeah.
And I don't know if she's got any sound though.
Welcome to the LXV, people.
Professional as always.
Never.
As always.
Yep. Where's tech support when you need it?
Ladies and gents, as always, I'm going to say this now. If you're watching tonight, please just write a comment, say hello. We'd like to see who's in and joining us.
Yes,
you don't leave comments, you can't really
silently. Say hello.
Join in.
You're afraid. We're just weird. Well, I am anyway.
No comments.
No comment needed. I've admitted I'm weird.
Good evening,
Thank you, Andy.
Hello, Andy.
Andy's first in. Andy is first in. Dion.
And Hayley.
Hayley, because she's got no microphone.
Oh, right.
Yeah, there's no point speaking, Hayley. We can't hear you. We
actually can't hear you. We are not joking.
I reckon that was an old fuck.
Yeah, for fuck's sake.
It definitely had the word fuck in it, either way.
Yeah. It's like, hello from the other side. She's gone. How you doing, Chris? I didn't get a chance to have a chat to you before the show. How are you doing?
I'm actually surprised I'm really quite good. I'm in a really good mood. Lots of good things happening, as you know. Yeah, that's for something later on down the line when I do eventually finish things. But yeah, I'll just been keeping myself busy.
No, we can't. Oh, yes, we can hear you now.
You actually replied to my question.
Hello, John.
Good evening, John.
Buchanan.
Buchanan,
that's it.
John Buchanan.
Please say you got a brother called Neil.
Oh, was it Neil or Mitch?
No,
Who's
Mitch?
Neil Buchanan from Heart Attack.
Yeah. I'm getting the wrong person.
Neil.
Completely.
Neil Buchanan was a legend, man.
Yeah.
Well, the twins were. That's Pat Sharp.
That was forgetting shit.
Jesus Christ, man.
It's been a long
But he
week.
did do one that sort of similar.
Pat Sharp was also a legend. He's also a really, really good DJ. If you ever get a chance to go see a Pat Sharp DJ set, go watch it.
Really?
Yeah.
Evening
Awesome DJ.
Facebook user.
Evening, Phil. Hope you're well, buddy. Long time. Long time.
Oh, Josh, you're an idiot.
No comment.
That.
Sorry. Don't mind me. I'm in the middle of recoiling my Mob Mini. I thought I had loads of time tonight, and then my boy wanted me to put him to bed, and then, I had to do a call wall and other stuff, and before I know it, it's 7:45, and I've been vaping the one thing that I've been vaping all day, because everything else was fucked.
You sounded like a lazy vapor like me, Josh, and I know you're not.
No, I'm really not.
I, for some reason, decided I'm going to sort through the juice that was on my desk, the juice that was in the boxes underneath my desk, and my vape cupboard. Oh, and then re-wick all 5 of my vapes that I'm using.
Really? And how far did you get with that process, Chris?
I've completed it, except for one mod, which I forgot I didn't fully charge batteries for, so I can't use it.
Oh.
Still better than me. I'm using the same 3 devices with the same 3 liquids that I've used probably all week.
Hello, Moira.
With, dare I say, a few disposables thrown in the mix as well over the week, but none of them tonight. None of that shenanigans.
Yeah, I've had a couple of disposables this week because we all went out last Saturday, and my boss decided that he'd go up to the vape shop round the corner, and he bought he's like, "Oh, we're going out tonight, so we'll just get disposables." And he came back with like 10 disposables. Take your pick. All right, thanks.
I'll
I'm
just
never
take
going to
all
say
10,
no
thank you.
to free disposables.
No, but those days of the disposables could be limited from what the rumours, eh? New legislation coming and all sorts around the disposable. So
I have seen that Elf Bar have just released all their flavors in 10 ml Nick Salt bottles.
Ooh.
is that actually official Elf Bar ones?
From
Because
They
I
what
go
know
with
there's,
the new vape that they've released.
I've seen there's some that are very much like the Geek Bar ones that have just been released in 10ml bottles as well,
Ooh.
which surprised me. And they are literally using the flavors of Geek Bars.
That
The
sounds
actual
interesting.
the names, so it could be interesting if Geek Vape get wind of that.
maybe they're starting to wise up that disposables won't hang around for as long as people think they will, and but people really like the flavors, so let's give them, people.
Give them what they want.
Yeah,
Makes
there we
sense. It
go.
really does.
Coil's ready to go. Oh, that's lovely in blue and purple. That one. You probably won't see it. This light is
Not
so
gonna see
bright.
it.
Whew. And chill. Do you know what? I need to pour myself a beer.
Yeah, cheers, everybody.
No, I'm catching up on all the stuff I should have done last night, but me and the wife decided to
And I'm on
binge watch some Supernatural.
Oh, our unofficial sponsors, Chris.
Yeah. Well, you're an official sponsor. How far through on Supernatural are you, Josh?
So me and Vicky have been watching it for years, but we both liked it so much we didn't want it to end, so we stopped at about season 14 and have just been watching it little bit by little bit.
Oh, you're
We've
way
now got
ahead
two.
of me.
We've now got 2 episodes left to go to finish the whole series. That's it. So
Oh,
we've
God,
got
yeah.
the last two episodes of season 15 to go, which we're saving for Sunday night. So
Yeah, Phil, we're going to have to get Rabbit on and hopefully John Papa and find out what's going on over there with this artificial nick and everything, because it's nuts.
yeah,
Mm.
yeah. If Rabbit
Synthetic
drops
nick.
in this evening, we'll ask him. We'll see if we can pencil a date in where hopefully
I
we
was
can get
talking
him
to him
and
last
John
night
on together.
about it as well.
You're-
I was talking to him last night, to Rabbit.
Oh, yeah.
That lot. But yeah, I did let him know that he's free to come on as and when he wants.
Definitely.
Just let us know and we'll bring him in. But yeah, I'm only on season 1 of Supernatural at the moment, but I think I'm up to like season 4. And I totally forgot where I was. I'm like, yeah, I'll just restart. So each night when I'm having my food, I'll have 1 or 2 episodes.
That's brilliant program. But yeah, I mean,
Yeah. Is it just me or is Sam a bit of a whiny bitch?
oh, you'll find out. Just watch it. I'm not going to get into the ins. I'm not going to get into the ins and outs of Supernatural right now.
I've never watched it.
Watch it if you haven't watched it. It's all on Amazon Prime now. Every single series. So
Yeah.
I like the guy who plays Steve. I might watch it to like him.
Jensen Ackles.
Yeah.
He is going to be in the new series of The Boys as well.
Ooh.
If you watch The Boys, anybody watch The Boys?
No,
I
don't do
never
that.
watched it.
I'm really sad I don't really do TV.
Well, the Boys is basically it's a comic based on a comic book where someone basically stole all the characters from Marvel and DC and made them all complete fucking assholes. And like gave them different names. So Dean's coming in as a character called Soldier Boy.
Yeah, no, I
who
guess
is
that's meant to be.
basically a rip-off of Captain America, and it's like the same story, but basically he was in the army, but he's got no training but the superpowers, and he's just a fucking idiot and a bit of a buffoon and does stupid things and stuff like that.
This
But
sounds epic.
it is and it's fucking dark, man. Really dark. But watch it, it's brilliant. So there's
Sounds
2
like
series
something
are available now. Third series is starting a couple of weeks, no, months time.
That
Meat
sounds good,
teasers.
actually. That does sound good. Oh,
It's
God.
brilliant. Do not, and I repeat, do not let your children watch it because it is, yeah, it's very graphic.
I'll let my
And
daughter
there's some-
watch it then.
Grease in the house. I can't remember his name, but evening. Calimera? No. Yamas. There you go. That'll do. That's all I can ever remember. I hope the wife's not watching. She'll kill me. Mm.
Anyway, how is everybody? How is chat? How is everybody's life this week?
It's been a good week this week for me personally, work-wise, everything, and yeah, things slowly falling into place. I'm actually going to get a review done tomorrow as well, so that'll be good.
My God.
Yeah, it's been a while. I need to get back into it. I've got loads piled up to do, so I've got a bit of the juices back. I think I've got a bit of a buzz again. So,
Any live juice reviews?
and there could well be. I actually got one in a juice review, but it could be an interesting one. That's all I'll say.
Ooh.
I will say, if any of you ever buy a Mob Mini, do not, and I repeat, do not lose this very tiny little Allen key.
I'm bad enough with the ones in the other boroughs.
Oh, mate, it's the only one that fits. And you can buy them, obviously, but they're not. It's so tiny. I thought I've got to have one that fits that. No, or none of my Allen keys fit.
I'd measure the gauge a bit just in case and note it down somewhere.
No, you
that
can
way
do,
if
like,
you lose it. You know the
loads
gauge.
of people. If you're on the Monarchy group, loads of people ask all the time.
I don't think I'm in that group.
Nope.
Monarchy keychains.
Well, you won't be, Chris, because you're not into borrowed devices, are you? So...
No. I'm not in a lot of their private groups that you're not already.
No, well,
Then again- Go on.
Oh, Kev, I said if
Yeah.
you with your Mob Mini, don't lose the Allen key that comes with it. Obviously, you can buy spares, but trust me, I've got loads of Allen keys, and I did not have another one that fits.
But yes. Mob Mini interests me. And obviously, I'm running a new borrow, but I won't mention that just yet. And thank you very much, Kev. I am now sorted my wicked issues out.
It's not you. As
Can't
well.
wait, won't we?
Yeah,
I've
I
actually-
thought it won't work.
I've actually had to change cotton and not use cotton candy collection.
Yeah, not all cottons work for everything, man.
No, it was struggling to wick. So I've gone back to
Yeah.
remember Beer Guts when that came out. I've gone back to Beer Guts on my Borough, and it's a lot better.
I'm really quite liking this Cotton Gods. I just got a random pouch of it, and it's quite good.
That one, Josh. Is that Cotton Guts, that one?
Yeah.
I've literally
Sounds pretty
just ran
good.
out. I've literally just
literally-
ran out of cotton candy for me.
Everyone's got a pack here.
Kev, I got some Cloud9, and it was good. I think it's a bit overpriced.
Yeah.
Um,
There's
Yeah,
not
I mean,
masses in it, isn't there?
no, I liked it, but do you know what? I'm a bit fussy. I kind of like cotton that comes in strips rather than one big, massive like. I find if it comes in like a big, a big reel or like a big like clump, then I just end up wasting more cotton.
Yeah, I waste a lot of cotton.
I don't.
A lot of cotton.
I've literally just finished the last of the cotton candy that I had, last year? Or
And
the year
hopefully we'll
before?
see Ben at Expo. So
Oh, is he going to be at Expo?
yeah, he's not. He was on the show a couple of weeks ago, and he said he's going to be there. So, and my instant reply was, "Great, I can stock up."
Yeah, I'm going to have to get some money and stock up on cotton candy. Or whatever it's going to be called now.
Yeah, I don't know if he's changed the name or not yet. Last time I spoke to him, he said he was changing the name of it to get around a few things. So we'll have to see. But yeah, I'll fill my bag.
Go.
Yeah, it is kind of hard searching for cotton candy, cotton,
Beautiful.
and then you just end up with candy floss.
Yeah.
He's like, for fuck's sake. Not that one.
Right, so while Josh is still just finishing popping his borrowing, Chris, what are you vaping on tonight, buddy?
Misha Hog, as usual.
We've not seen you for a few weeks, actually.
Yeah, it's still daily. That's still daily. With that, I've put some nom nom pie in it.
He's still got some of that left. Jesus Christ.
No.
Yep, I do like my nom nom pie. Hint, hint, Haley. Couple of litres. I'm on my I'm on my Todger.
Todger.
It's me Todger. I'm sucking me Todger.
Oh, Jesus.
Yes, I know
People.
what I'm saying before you say it. And on that, I got some Jinx, blueberry and cherry. Yeah, blueberry and cherry. Had to make sure I was reading that right. Next, I'm on my Gaia.
Gaia. It's a Gaia, Chris.
Gaia, there you go. And in that, I think Josh would actually quite like this one. I know he likes it. Right Squad Ultimate Peach.
Yeah, the ultimate peach tea is really nice.
It is really nice, especially when you put it in a RTA. And then on
The ultimate peach tea is really good.
I did say dog, by the way. In that, I'm in some Right Squad strawberry cream.
Oh, yeah.
Ah.
First time trying it.
It's nice, that, actually. It's really
Yeah,
quite
it's
nice.
fresh and nick, so it's still a bit harsh with the nicotine in it. But it'll settle then.
Yeah, they don't do that one no more.
Sorry?
They don't do that one no more.
No, that's a discontinued one. Yeah.
Tell me a bit bollocks if I like it.
Yep.
It's fine,
damn
they're doing the concentrate. So you can buy it, make it yourself.
Yeah, there you go.
We can call you Drip Axe again then, Chris.
Oh, I'm tempted to start going back to Drip Axe.
Go on,
Just the
Haley.
Right Squad version.
What are you vaping, Haley?
I'm on the Aspire BP60. And that's got Mod King juice.
Mod
Simply
King
lovely. So
Which,
nice.
which one?
Simply lovely.
What's the profile on that
The
one,
apple
Haley?
pie.
Is it?
No.
I didn't know.
Basically, nom nom pie.
Fucking
Talking of.
Oh, Lord.
You know I'm like a 5-year-old. What do you expect? Then I've got
Harry?
the ages. I do too.
Thank God someone's on a Geek Vape. Thank God for that. We love you, Geek Vape.
No, it's pretty solo as well. And that's got Ballistic Badger Noir in. And that's all I'm on.
Blimey. Okay. Josh, you go next, or do you want me to?
You can if you want, brother.
Okie dokie. I'm on my Unipoo with New Borrow. Thanks very much to Kev in the chat. I've got the Boxer Borrow in there now.
The
Which
Boxer.
Rather nice and very much me. I had a few little wicking issues. And like I say, I had to change cotton. But in there, I've got some fresh vape coat Avon Avenue, which I'm loving through the billet. On the S2 clutch as well with Fatality. In there, I've got some good old Sad Boy Butter Cookie.
So, boy.
Sad Boy. I'm just trying to remember what this one is. Lost Vape Thelma non-DNA with the Aspire Odin stock coil tank. And in there, I got some Redemption Vape Blue Side, which has really sorted my sore throat out this week immensely. The cooling of it just really chilled it.
Blue Side is bomb. I need to get in touch with the man.
His dog was 2 today. Big old second birthday today. So so over to Josh when he's finished licking whatever he's licking.
Right now, I'm just on Wicket 1 with the Dwarf DL RTA with some blue cotton candy, Happy End. And in a second, when this is actually done its job and I've got a battery for it, I will be on the Nug with the Mob Mini. And yeah.
Just to answer Kev's question, yes, you're not going to see it, because I'm too dark. I have got the group glass. on my boxer. It's a little Groot engraved on it. And yeah, Kev, I'm absolutely loving it now. I've sorted my wicking issues, buddy. Thank you very, very much. It's the bridge I was searching for, I think. It's very much direct to lung.
So better than the Panda.
You know what? For me personally, yeah, it probably is. Right now. But I need to get another device so I can have them running simultaneously so I can really compare. So I'm on the market, people.
Yeah, I was going to buy a new one this month, but actually I've just realised I've got so much on this month. I'm in London. I've got my daughter's birthday. It's gonna be an expensive month. I feel.
Yeah, I just happened to buy some flights last night, so
Yeah.
I don't think I'll be spending too much this month, but next month, it depends. This is something for the right price. I'd be tempted.
Just try this new coil out then.
Get in touch with Vandivape, Nick. Explain the situation to him. Customer services at vandivape.com, I think it is. And they will get you a replacement sent out, I'm sure. Just say Tony B's a friend.
I'm good.
My friend.
But once I get another borrow device and get my Vandivape review done, my pulse will be headed to Christopher.
Woo!
Yeah,
I've got to look
I
at
gave
Chris.
I gave my pulse to a friend who was in need. I was like, here you go, it has got a crack in it. But I was like, you don't even need proof of purchase to get a replacement, so just send us some pictures.
Yeah, that's literally it. You don't need proof of purchase, and they'll just send the new body out. They're not sending full setups now, they're just sending bodies out, so that's fair enough.
Yeah. As I mentioned earlier, I was cleaning out my vape cupboard. I'm not saying it's been a long time, but I found that at the back.
Jesus, that's Nova Vapes.
His expiry date was the 6th of the 1st, 2018.
That's well steep, Chris.
I was
Vape it.
I haven't got anything I can vape it on. Everything's already juiced up.
That's a good excuse.
Oh, it does smell good though.
Which one is it, Chris?
It's the mint choc chip.
Oh God, we had a bit of a thing for that, didn't we?
I think I went through about 5 or 6 of these in about a month.
Yeah, I had a real thing for that when they brought that out.
Damn, that's actually really clear.
Really?
Yeah. I had to lick it off my bloody hand.
Is there nick in it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's still licking it, Josh, even though it's toxic.
I'll vape on it anyway, it goes in my mouth.
No, but it's different, you wonker.
Yeah. It's only 3 milligram. That's why I always say this 10 mils rule. In case you get it on you at 18 milligrams, it's going to kill you. I'll drip bloody 72 milligram nicotine on my hands before by mistake, and I haven't died yet.
Just let that sink in, people. Let that sink in right now. And we wonder why Evening, Kev. Why did he say evening now? He's already... That seems information below. Let's just address it. Kev, it's Hayley.
No, just keep calling her Hazel. Just keep calling her Hazel. That's what I'm going to keep calling you from now on. Hazel.
I think cold work.
I can't believe you didn't say anything. It's so not like you to not say anything.
I used to have a friend that called me Hazel, so it didn't bother me. I also have people that call me bitch face. It still doesn't bother me, so it's fine.
Not to your face.
Oh yeah.
I'll call a bitch face to her face. I'd have to stoop down quite low, but still.
I can get a kneecap.
That sounds a bit creepy, Kev.
That does sound a bit creepy, Kev. Oh dear.
We definitely have a unique bunch of viewers.
You
panel
people
members.
who's on the street.
we've got the best bunch of viewers. That's what I'm going to say.
Yeah.
I didn't say it was a bad
most
thing. I
loyal.
just said it was unique.
And let's
I love
tell
each
them
and every
right
one of
now,
them.
right? Next week, we are returning with Free Sheet Friday. Not Flaccid Friday. It's Free Sheet Friday making a
Not the
return.
one you had in chat, for God's sake. I didn't back my tea out when I heard the messages. Not like now,
No,
I'm behind you.
No. Our friends at Geek Vape are very kindly giving us something to give away. And we will do that next week. But it does mean the show next week will purely be on YouTube.
Yeah.
Because, of course, Facebook rules do not allow you to give vape products away. So, next week's show will purely be YouTube-based and shared to appropriate places from there. So, if anyone wants to get some free shit, watch next week and find out how to win it. We don't know how you're going to win it yet because we're not that fucking professional, let's be honest. But we'll give some free shit away. And it's open worldwide. Posting paid. Worldwide.
Mm-hmm.
As long as I post it and I proof the posting, that's it posted, by the way.
Yeah.
I just want to clear that up for
I'll say,
some
you're actually
technicalities.
posting again.
It's all right, Vinny. I think you've still got some really shit juice of mine.
Yeah,
And,
it's literally at my feet. Yours is the last one to post.
yeah, I'm in no rush for
What
it.
to get at Expo?
Yeah, it saves on shipping. Just bring it with you to Expo.
Because
now.
it's got some
I
CBD
didn't
down
know
there. You've got that CBD down there, Josh, as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have got some shit juice. Even I
I know
gave
what
that
we
shit
can
away.
do. We can bring it with us to the Expo. And then whoever, the first person
Get on
to
stage
find
and
us,
throw it off.
well, that as well, yeah. But the first person to find us can have it.
Oh,
No.
because we're going to be so hard to find.
I know that, but it also means people aren't going to be wanting to come and find us.
Well, people like free shit, don't they? Let's be
They might
honest.
not
Well,
find
yeah.
me, I'm sure, but otherwise they'd find you guys.
Sorry.
That could be arranged, Josh. That could be arranged.
Always thinking, always thinking.
Yeah, I'll try not to do that. It burns my brain out.
Oh, nice. Oh, see, I really want a new mod, but I think I'm just gonna have to. Hold fast this month because I've got so much other stuff on.
Yeah. I'm kind of clutching at Expo, but I don't think there'll be anyone there selling anything I actually really want.
Even though, like my
Everybody's
friend,
going to have a nice time.
like I'm in London like 2 weeks on Monday, and we still haven't booked a hotel yet. And my mate's just messaged me going, "I've booked the hotel, by the way." It's like, you owe me this. I'm like, "Oh, thanks, cool."
Prepared friends, Josh. We all need them.
Well, it's great as well.
I bought the hotel for myself.
It's great as well because she works for GWR, so it's £6 each way to London
Wicked.
on the train. Yeah, I think last I went to London, we did that. It was £6 return, £6 on the train each way, and then we stayed at a hostel that was £14 a night. So yeah, like London and back, and a night stay for like 26 quid. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
How you do London on the
Yeah.
cheap?
I'll get it cheaper.
And then I went to the venue and spent £9 on a pint of beer, probably.
Yeah. At least.
Yeah, it was Ali Pally as well, so it definitely
Oh,
wasn't cheap.
yeah. No.
Oh,
I'll tell you what, guys, it's good to be out. Good to be a Friday, and it's good to be on the air. As
it
always.
is. Yeah, I'm gonna hold the call off for a little bit because we've only got 4 and we're only half an hour in. So
There's some nice things on there tonight, though.
I've just picked random things.
Yeah, I had a quick look. Some nice random things. And actually,
I
a
did
very
not.
rare nomination from myself.
Yeah,
Ooh.
a mini nomination. A Vinny nomination.
Yeah. It's a very, very me at the moment nomination, though. Let's be honest.
Yeah,
Borrow
like, I
them.
looked at a few of the devices. Like, I can't put loads of borrow stuff up. It's just boring for lots of people.
Yeah.
Even though
Yeah.
it does seem the market is hugely going that way, like more and more and more.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I look at some of these BST groups, and unless it's a borrow device, people don't want to fucking buy it.
No. That is all that is selling. It's crazy.
Wow.
And I was thinking
And-
about putting some of my other stuff up, and I was just like, actually, there's no point. I'm just not. It's just not going to sell for what it's worth.
Someone sold a genuine AV mech mod the other day for 30 quid.
What?
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah,
Yeah, genuine AV for 30 quid. I was just
nobody
like,
wants-
that's mental.
nobody wants to buy it, and I see them people go in those chats and they'll put stuff in there, and they're not asking ridiculous money for it, but the way the market is, I mean, they're asking ridiculous money for it because people just don't
Yeah.
want it.
Yeah,
That's
it
the thing.
is
The market is only as strong as the people that actually want to bloody buy it.
Yeah, and like we talked about earlier, the disposable pod market seems to be going on its ass as well. It's massively reducing. So
Which might be a bad thing for people like my niece who's just started to actually vape.
yeah, but I think they'll end up going back to refillable pods. So and if
Yeah.
they're bringing out the liquids they like
Yeah.
in the form that they can refill them, fill them, it has to be a good thing. It really has to be a good thing going forward. I'm not against disposables and never have been.
Disposable.
Yeah.
And I'm doing a TikTok to show people how to try and kill yourself.
We got a question from Moira.
Go on then, Chris. You can deal with that one.
She's saying she's only been vaping for a short time and she's clueless. She's currently on a Smock Nord 2, which was recommended to her by a friend by the looks of it, and she wants to move up to something new. Can we recommend anything?
What would we all
I have
recommend?
to say, starters, Inniken. Most of Inniken's stuff is really good to build up from.
So it's been a very long time since I've been on a beginner's type of mod.
It really depends what you want to move up to. The thing is, if you use the Smock Nord 2, which is going to be more of a mouth to lung device, and that's the way you like to vape, you just want to get something different, to try something different, then you can't really go wrong with any of the UL pods like the Caliburn G2 and the A2. They're all great pods. If you want to get something that's more like a tank and a bit more cloudy, you can't go wrong with anything from our sponsors, Geek Vape. I'm not just saying that because they're our sponsors. They make some amazing stuff. And as Hayley said, the Inniken stuff's always really solid.
Some of the Smock as well, they do tend to cater more towards the new guys.
Yeah.
Well,
as Robert's just said in the chat, the new Caliburn, any of that Caliburn range are phenomenal pod systems. There's a few different choices, so
it also depends on your price range as well.
Yeah, it's whether you want a changeable coil or a whole changeable pod, or you want something that's got like a USB. There's different versions. Like the wife's got an A2, I've got a G2.
You want Haley?
It depends what juice you're baking as well. If you're on Nixo.
Yeah, that's a very good point. It does depend massively on the juice.
Moira,
this little thing's great.
What juice do you like vaping on, flavour wise? And what have you got in mind? Something that you've seen that you like the look of?
I love it when Chris gets serious. Look at that face.
No, I'm just like that.
All right, interviewer.
How Chris has grown over the however many years we've been doing this shit now.
Oh no, trust me, I'm still just as daft.
We're all
I've
still
been there a whole year now.
Yeah, you have. And you outlived the other one. But yeah.
I survived.
Fruity juices, so
the tank will be all right. The pod system should be all right as well.
And Moira, do you know what kind of like nicotine strength you're vaping?
Yeah.
And what style are you vaping? Like 20 milligram nic salts or 10 milligram nic salts, or this might be a bit of your head, you're new to it, or you're using like a 18 milligram freebase, or you buy like the big bottles like this and add in your own nick. Moira, just if you're not part of the group, join the group and just drop a message in. Like you can message that group privately.
Yeah.
All of us pick it up.
Can
And
ask
we'll
in
all
the
come back to
Discord
you
as
with
well.
ideas, and or join the Discord. It's in there, and not just us will help you. Everyone in the Discord will help you out. We're a real friendly
And then
bunch. So
send us a picture of the juice you're on, so then we can understand what juice you're vaping at the moment.
It's also why I asked if there's any type of mod that she's seen that she likes the look of.
Excuse me. I'm just trying to find a link for the Discord. I can't find it.
hey
There
up,
we are.
Bishop.
Hey, Victor.
Evening, Bish.
Yeah, we'd more than happily recommend some products for you. No problem at all.
Always have to.
Or
help
join
you.
it. Or join us next week, because there might be something on the giveaway. You might get lucky. Never
You
know.
never know. And it is from Geek Vape. And for those that don't know, there is the link for the Discord, which I finally found. Collapse
Join the
that.
Discord. The Discord is open to
Everybody.
And if you really want something, that's nice and not really vapable, but it's vaping related, you can always buy some of our lovely merch. The link's at the bottom.
Actually, talking of which,
Very
when is that
generous
link up?
as well.
So the merch run ends on April the 7th. That is the last day. So you've got like another 2 weeks ish. I made it run a bit longer. Because I know that it's not always the best month, March, because February is usually not the best payday because it's a short month. So
Yeah.
so I made it run over. So hopefully it gives a chance for people to get paid, buy one, but they come real quick. They're nice.
The
Yeah,
Richard,
you've got 2 days.
the
Evening,
boxer
Victor.
burrow is an RDTA burrow, which is a bit more direct along than most of them.
Maybe in future runs, maybe, Sean.
Yeah.
Yeah, when are we
It
doing
depends
the
if you
hoodie
can get
run?
them. It depends if you can get them like really, really tiny for you.
Says Chris.
As I said, mine's like an 80 belly button. Not the size, it's the girth and how much power you put behind it.
I'm sorry, but an anti-belly button isn't that wide.
Probably both there, Bishop.
There's no
I
girth.
just can't on who Bish is, yeah.
Yeah. That's if he can get it up now, because he is known as Flash's free shit.
You've not even got the insult
It's
right,
a
have you?
Yeah, no proof needed for that one, but if we really don't want to know.
I can't even say it, so I'm not.
Flaccid.
Plastic
Yeah.
did. Plastic.
Anyway. But yes, Steve,
Put it up.
there is a giveaway next week, purely on YouTube. We will not be on Facebook next week. Could be really twat and just say we'll do it on the Discord, but we won't do it.
No.
Well, that's a plan going forward. What?
Giveaways on the Discord.
Free shit on Discord.
Giveaways on the Discord, yeah. Yeah, it could be a shout.
Because it's a safe platform.
Yep.
Check out the Discord, people. The link is in there, and yeah.
Let's just hope he set it up correctly this time.
Probably not.
The link.
Fuck off, Chris.
But that you do have a remove button.
Haircut? I've not cut my hair, Kev. Jesus. It's still
No, it's just
got a
going
bit
bald.
of product on it. It's still mental.
Oh, he's getting all fancy now.
Beard trim, yes, I have trimmed the beard down to a more professional length. Yes. More managerial than hobo.
Why do you think mine stays at this sort of length?
Yeah. I will say
I'd love to grow.
the mask doesn't get as sweaty either.
No, I got to a point where my beard got a bit big, and the mask was ruining me, man. I was like, I can't deal with this. Had to go.
Phil, I do know Zara very well. Zara and Whistle, lovely, lovely lass, and yeah, she will know where to get it from for sure. Oh, what's that, Bish? Shots fired. What have I done now? Have I peed more people off that I didn't know about? Been a while since I've pissed someone off.
I thought it'd been about a week, to be honest with you, mate. But you know,
That long, Jesus Christ, it's too
Hey,
much.
I've mellowed out so much, so much, and I perhaps shouldn't have done. No, never mind. It's never mind. I'm sure. Yeah, we shall see. Noticeable absentees. Anyway, yes. I'm just sat here talking to myself like there's no one else here. It's like I'm on my own doing a review.
Shall we just sit here quietly and just watch it?
No, please don't.
have we got any news this week?
No, I think I covered what I had last week, didn't I? With
The only thing I've seen recently, and I'm not going to play the news bump before this, I saw it. So I don't know if you've all seen that New Zealand are bringing in a rule where basically people born after a certain year won't be able to buy cigarettes, which I think is a great plan. I've also seen that they may there's a plan they may introduce this here. It's come up, and wouldn't surprise me if some of that passes really quickly. You just go, right, from next year, anyone under the age of 18 at that point will not legally be able to buy cigarettes.
Yeah. It's a good way of getting the ball rolling, really, in my eyes.
And whether they do the same to vapor products, you know, they could do. They very well could do. It's like you can't buy nicotine-based products if you're under. I don't think it'd be a bad idea. I know it wouldn't be great for the industry, but end goal is really that people aren't using nicotine products.
Now, Richard, you should be able to join the Discord.
Yeah, you should be able to.
Worldwide.
Yeah, the China restriction on vaping stuff, because China are actually pushing to get rid of vaping quite hard. It could affect the industry. I don't think it'll affect the manufacturing side of it, because China aren't going to shoot themselves in the foot like that. Yeah, they must make a huge amount of money on the manufacturing of. I mean, they make a huge amount of money on manufacturing everything, pretty much. But it's got to be quite a big. You know, lots of companies have their stuff made there. Lots of the parts are made there. I mean, I can see there being issues going forward, especially with regulated mods now. Obviously, the chip shortage has sort of sorted itself out. Unfortunately, a very particular mineral, which they use on a lot of the chips, is mined in Ukraine.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so it could cause major issues. Or massive price rises, because they can synthesize it, but it costs a lot. So we shall see.
Right, there you go. I've just posted another link in the YouTube.
He's found it. He's in there, Chris. I presume he's the Vaping Canadian on the Discord that I've just welcomed into the Discord. So
we love that, the Vaping Canadian.
Yeah.
We love the Canadians. The Canadians are great.
Strange accent now. That's coming from me, a stupid northern.
I know quite a few Canadians. I almost moved there when I was a kid.
Really?
Yeah, family went over there. Didn't go in the end, but almost went.
I'm trying to think. I'm sure there was some more news, but I can't think of it off the top of my head.
Could have been sat there right now watching some ice hockey.
eating some moose. Caribou,
Hey, moose
that's
is
what they call
eating
it. Caribou.
Caribou. From what I gather, anything it'll affect it for us is the cost as they'll hit. Yeah, I mean, whether they'll hit it on manufacturing, I don't know, because manufacturing is manufacturing, a completely different department. Doesn't matter what they're manufacturing.
Yeah. Kev, you buy one.
He's asking. Oh, head on. Asks how does he normally.
Has anyone got anything new?
Only the boxer borrow. I perhaps should have put Kev's little parcel on and shown the auction lots that Kev sent, but I don't want Josh to get too excited before it.
Oh, come on. Sneak peek.
It's in the house.
No, not this week. We don't want to sneak peek the auction stuff. We need to decide when we're doing this auction soon enough, though.
Yeah.
when the men and moose are scared. Jesus Christ.
I'll be scared if Canadian men were doing that to mooses because those fuckers are massive.
Oh, Colin, you're a legend. But yes, Kev has sent his first parcel for the auction, and it does include a rather nice billet box. Which, yeah, it's rather nice. It would look lovely next to my purple.
Oh, is
Nope.
that the one you was on about leaving till the very end? You know, absolutely skin and you're not.
Chris, you know my tactics too well.
The only reason why I know is because it's something I'd do.
The thing is, Chris, he's got to outbid me, and he knows for a fact I'm better at hiding shit from my wife than he is.
I wouldn't need to.
That's too true.
I just wouldn't be able to afford to. There is a difference. I don't need
Just
to.
like that. Just like that. If I'm losing quickly, friends, Hayley Thornton. Is Hayley? Is Hayley?
No, it's Helen.
Helen, that's it. I would have found it anyway. Oi, Helen, it's Josh here from LXV. Vinny's bidding on expensive stuff. I wouldn't.
Yeah, they all just look at Vinny's finger when she's coming in.
The irony of everything that Kev sent is actually also sent a working rebel vape. DNA 250.
One of those rarest of rare. So when you win that rebel vape at the auction, you get one that doesn't work.
You're getting a purple one that don't work.
I was about to say, is it the same colour as yours, Vinny?
No, it's different. Mine's purple. His is black.
So
Wouldn't you
whoever
like to
does
change
win
the chips
that,
over?
make sure it's black. And not coloured in black either with a felt pen. Vinny.
There goes my plan. Damn.
He's been sat there colouring it in, really, hasn't he? Just before the
No,
show.
I
That's,
haven't, Chris. I'm not that much of a twat. But yeah, Kev, you're a superstar. I really appreciate that, and I'm sure between me, Josh, and whoever else gets involved on that bill, it'll raise some nice money.
Yeah, what's our charity of choice?
It's going to be Angels Hearts and Crafts again, the last one, because I promised them 2 when I first did it, so it'll be them again.
Yeah, and it's
And
a
then-
really good cause.
Yeah, and then we'll go from there. But I will get Simon's help with the shipping this time.
It'll be black. It'll be black running with an Asmodeus chip.
Kev, if I was that clever, I would do, but I'm not. Chris could do it though.
And I did just recently buy a soldering iron.
At last.
Yeah. I saw it
I don't know what.
so cheap in Lidl.
I was going to say I don't know what you're on about that, Colin, because the Canadians have some really good breweries.
He's probably
It's
just
like
thinking of
ironic.
Claws, although is
It's
Claws
like ironic.
Canadian?
No, of course it's American. But it's like when everyone goes, "Oh, Americans don't drink beer," and the Americans have like 5 of the 6 top best voted beers in the whole planet.
Yeah,
So it's
they're
like,
more
yeah.
known for shit ones, though, aren't they? Let's be honest.
No, they're actual like they're mainstream beers like Coors and Miller. Yeah, shit,
Yeah.
they're craft beer breweries are
Coors Light.
phenomenal, but they get all the good hops over there.
Ah. All about the hops.
Saying that though, I would like to actually put my hand to make some moonshine. Because I know it
Oh,
is legal
jeez.
for us to make it over here. We can legally make
Right, just gonna start calling you Tommy Shelby from now on.
it. Now that's gin he makes.
He does, but
Yeah, I want one of them pumps.
Yeah,
talking
they
of
look
soldering irons, talking of soldering, you see the boxer area. I did. It's expensive as well, isn't it? And it looked, to be honest with you, no.
It's not too pretty, is it? And it is
No.
chuffing expensive. Compare that to the Limelight.
Yeah,
Same price bracket.
yeah. I'd buy the Limelight every day of the week.
Yeah.
Anyway, should we move on to the call? Should we do the
Let's
call?
have a look at the call.
action. There's my call bumper. There it is.
Cool.
It's the call. That bumper's always longer than I remember it. I said that every week. And I've only got 4 for the call tonight. 4 for the call. Yeah, everyone's releasing AIOs. They are hot property. Hot property,
Ooh,
man.
tempting.
Everyone wants AIOs. It'll go full circle again at some point, and everyone will start vaping.
I think the
Next
interesting
again.
thing will be the next sort of mainstream company. Obviously, Tony B and Vandy Vape have done theirs. It'll be the next mainstream company that have a go at one. Could be interesting.
Probably smart.
You know, well, you know when you start getting these like bigger mech companies come in and start to, that's when you know
Yeah, there's been a big swing.
that's where the money is.
Yeah.
When you see the Purge shitbox AIO be released,
Oh,
then
I was gonna say that.
well, yeah, no,
I'm not
don't. Matt's got the pattern on the very first AIO, mate. Definitely,
And
definitely.
he invented the Bora.
Yeah. Anyway, where are we going to start? I'm going to start with this little squonker that I found. Actually, it's by Suicide Mods, and I know this has probably been around a while, but actually, this shows you how much squonking is done in the South because these are cheap. So this is the Suicide Mods Octaskull Squonk box. Ignore the logo down the bottom. I had to steal it off a particular website because I couldn't find pictures of anywhere else. Ignore that.
And the logo.
And do you know what? Do you know what? No, you can't. They've made it so you can't crop it. I did it 4 times and it wouldn't let me upload the picture.
What? Kennedy's coming back? What? Is that right, Nick?
Nick, are you bullshitting?
Is that actually Stephen Kennedy, or has he actually found a buyer now?
He wanted a lot of money for Kennedy, didn't he?
£1 million. Well, $1 million, a million something.
£1 million and £1 million are just 2 very different amounts of money.
They are very different amounts of money. It was $1 million something. Clams.
The Americans over there thinking their currency's strong.
Put the picture back up. I do quite like that.
I mean, I think that's a pretty cool squonk.
Yeah.
I also think it's a pretty cool squonk for $49.99.
Yeah.
I like the colours.
Yeah, I love the colours. That's the reason it jumped out at me. Oh, they're pretty cool.
Yeah.
What cells it take, Josh?
18650, I bet you.
Do you know what? I didn't even fucking read the description.
Did you even look at the internals?
Oh, fucking... I don't need to look at the internals. It's a mechanical squonk.
Yeah, that's why I thought that firing button is immensely large, a bit like my fingers.
Yeah, but it means you can find it in the dark.
Yes, exactly. I quite like
While
that.
you're,
A purely
you're
glow in the
knocking one
dark
out.
mod. Now that sounds pretty cool.
I've actually got a squonk that does that, haven't I, Josh?
Yeah, but that's just the
You
right.
do, yeah. Yeah, but it's Josh customized. It makes it much more expensive. You do realise that, don't you?
No, makes it worth less.
No, it doesn't.
You know what?
It
I finally
makes it
used
more
it since I got hold
expensive.
of it.
It's like when you buy a car from the 2000s.
but why would
that
you-
was in the Max Power magazines. It's not worth anything anymore.
Why would you? Why would you use it? It's a collector's piece.
I just sat there. I won't mind squonking again, but I remember all the issues I had with squonking.
You've got to love the write-up on it. Made from high-quality heat-resistant material. Does not come with any safety features.
Oh, no fucking shit.
We do not even a safety feature. That's great.
Takes a single 18650 as you would expect from a squonk.
Yeah.
Uh,
I think I might stick to my SQ top side.
I mean, they come in a load of other colours as well, like load of other colours. You know, a blue and white one, grey and black, gold and white. I mean, to be honest, I think for $49.99, if you want a little squonk, and you want one that's, I know Suicide's 3D printing isn't.
It's not top notch, is it? And it wasn't.
It
That's
is-
why
it-
they stopped doing it, basically, didn't they?
It isn't up to Johnny's level, but I think for £50, it's if you want to, don't think it'd be a
Nice,
bad little
colourful
squonk.
little squonk.
Yeah.
Yeah, quite. And that price point is good. It is really good.
Yeah, I mean that's on the company for that website, and obviously they have taken the price and gone
Yeah.
as they do.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
I mean, I don't like them for doing that, but then it's good for the consumer, I suppose.
Very
Bad
much
for
so.
the companies.
Bad
Bad for the
for-
companies that make it.
And the industry and everything else, but yeah, can't fault it for the consumer, can you?
And the funny thing is, I'm looking on that site, and I'm all out of stock.
Oh,
They've
really?
got-
Yeah.
I've just been on there. They've only got a few
Oh,
left in
there's
stock.
what? I was like, there's a black and grey one which looks terrible. That's available. No wonder. The white and blue looks rather nice. The purple and acid green.
Yeah.
That looks really, really cool.
It was more the colours that drew me to it, and I just thought
Yeah.
it's something we haven't done a squonk for a long time. And I thought, let's do something a bit different. Yeah. Everyone's gone quiet.
Yeah, I
I'm
was
waiting
just
for you to
looking
come
at it.
back.
I think we've got no background music.
What?
There's any music in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's very quiet.
I can't hear it.
We've got some hip hop beats on this evening.
Wait for Vinny to come back and then.
Hip hop beats, hip hop beats. Right, yeah. I mean, I think it's pretty cool. It wouldn't go sub-zero, but I think at $49.99, I think it's a cool little squonk.
Yeah, you know what, Josh, I'm absolutely with you on that. I will put that cool as well. Obviously, you just got to remember the biggest issue with all squonks for me is the voltage drop on mechanical ones, but that wouldn't be so much of an issue these days for me.
There you go. You see, you've got to get the right RDA to go on top.
Definitely.
The thing is, to get the right RDA, you'll probably spend about £150 to £200 just to sit on top of your. Fuck it, just use a Wasp Nano. There you go. You're golden.
Chris, where you putting it?
One of those, a Wasp Nano. You got yourself a nice 60 quid squonk set up, and you're laughing. You've got good flavour.
I've still got my Wasp Nano somewhere.
There you go.
I'm trying to remember where I put it.
He's starting to sound like me, Chris.
Yeah. I'm going to put it at low end of cool.
Low end of cool.
Yeah. I
Alien?
like the colours, but
Oh, sorry. Carry on, Chris.
I like the colours. I just don't like the 3D print. It just looks cheap.
Pulsar, yeah, there you go. Comes bang on.
Yeah. Yeah, you can get a Pulsar DA cheap for about what, 20 quid?
No, less than that now, Chris.
No, the old Pulse Squonks for about 20 quid.
No, you can get less than that now. You can get them for a tenner, the old Paul Squonk.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, remember Tom that used to be around, Chris? He just bought one of them for a tenner.
Oh, nice.
Hales, where you putting the suicide wonk?
I'm going to Paul.
Fair enough.
It's your decision. It's your decision. You do have to justify it, but it is your
It's
decision.
just too boxy. A lot of the other squonks are like similar design. It needs to have more shape. That is literally like, oh, square. Yeah.
So's the Pulse RDA. So's the new Pulse as well. AIO. It's a square.
Square.
Yes, but I like that square. Actually, that's a
I
rectangle.
like this square, but I don't like that square.
This one's a rectangle. Yeah. And it's got curved edges. I like this square. And it's a rectangle. Because a square would be there.
She's actually right, Chris. Technically, it is a rectangle.
But she said it's too square. And he's like,
She
well,
did
she likes that square, but doesn't like the other square. And he's like,
Yeah, but this isn't
I'm
a
similar
square.
shape.
Oh, dear me.
Get one from Kev for nothing.
That
That does not surprise me that he's actually got a Pulse Squonk. As I said last week, Kev is the guy that's keeping the vaping world going. He's the one that's funding everything.
That's all right, Richard. You keep... No, he was 18 here for a long while. He's 21 now. Tobacco product. Was 16 at one point, wasn't it? Jesus Christ! Back in the day, it was 16 when I smoked.
Yeah.
It was, wasn't it? Yeah.
16,
Even though it
yeah.
still saved me in my school uniform. Let's be honest, I haven't looked 16 since about the age of 6. What we got next then, Josh?
Richard, never apologise, buddy, if you're playing a bit of catch up. It's only the four of us hanging out, having a chat with some other people, chatting that aren't together. Anyway, cool. So let's do this. One of the worst names of a device ever, and I've not used the device, but it's the Steam Crave Hadron, which I always want to pronounce hard on. And this matches Chris perfectly because it's the hard on mini DNA 100T. So it's a DNA 100 color. They are correct. The DNA 100 colors does have a USB-C chip, so they're getting there. Well done, DNA. I've never been the biggest fan of Steam Crave, and I'm not overly enamored by the looks, but it's £109, which I don't think is a terrible price point for a DNA mod.
That's quite right.
It's quite small. It's going to be quite pocket friendly. You've got enough power. What you want to do? I mean, I don't know who the fuck set the time on those mods. And the dates on them, because that's really pissing me off. And the fact that one has battery and one has fuck all battery. But to be honest, I think for that kind of money, if you want yourself a mod that's going to be customizable, you know, like the way it fires and stuff, I think it's a really good price for a DNA mod.
They look really clean as well. Really clean.
It's short.
Yeah, short. It is a bit bland.
It reminds me of them brick phones from the 90s. It looks absolutely horrendous.
It definitely isn't going to win any style awards, that's for sure. But
that is definitely beauty in the eyes of the beholder. They're beautiful.
It's minimalist. That's what I reckon it is. It's minimalist. It look.
But it's a decent price for an introduction into the DNA world.
The thing is, I think you put the right tank on that, you put the right RTA on that, and it will look quite solid.
I'd rather spend extra and get one that I actually like, not that I'm going to hide. and not be upset if I lost it. It really is that ugly. No.
I quite like that. I quite like
It reminds
that.
me of
Richard.
like, you know, the 80s to 90s mobile. It reminds me of that, a brick. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Richard, I still play Pokemon at my age. Never apologise for playing Pokemon.
My biggest issue with this mod is the manufacturer.
Yeah,
Because
I'm
they
not
are
Steam
that
Crave's
hit and
biggest fan.
miss with things. I'd be gutted buying that and expecting it to be as good as other DNA mods, and then it not being as good as I expect it to be. Oh God. Shania Twain had kicked Celine Dion's ass, just for the record.
Yeah, definitely, man.
Yeah.
Shania Twain's a bit tomboyish. Hot,
Yes.
but was hot.
What's that? Quick retraction there, Josh.
I don't know. I haven't seen pictures of her lately, but
But I mean, but
back in the
if it came down to a sing-off, Celine is fucking
Yeah.
whipping Shania's ass.
But Shania's got, they've both got to be knocking on 60, 70-year-old now, surely.
No. Celine,
I
maybe,
bet
but
Celine's not far off 60.
Oh no, easy, but Shania Twain
Taylor,
can't be
was you on
that
about
hard,
those-
Oh, you'll be
surely.
surprised, Josh.
Yes! Them evil little buggers.
that was my very
Shania
first ever mobile back in
Shania-
1996.
Shania Twain's
It's
50,
not, I'm sorry, but
56.
I like my vape to be like, oh, my
That's
vape.
not far
No.
off. Come on.
How old is she?
56.
56. Oh, smash on both. Nick.
I know, I just feel like,
Yeah,
I'm
Nick.
now sort of sick.
Celine Dion only likes old men. Her
Celine
husband-
Celine Dion's 53. Celine Dion's younger. She's 53.
No way!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus, she's not looking good on that, is she?
But obviously, according to her songs, mate, she's had lots of heartbreaks over the years, so that's
Well,
not
I
good.
don't, her husband died, didn't he? So
And
Yeah.
Shania
Right.
just doesn't give a fuck about the men. Do you know what I mean? She's like, she'll fuck him.
Okay, Celine Dion was married to the same guy who just happened to be a manager since she was young.
yeah.
I'm gonna.
Yes, Kev, that was a Philips PH301. I had that as well. That phone was that old. You know the cards when you get your SIM card? You literally have to use the entire thing.
They're Philips, mate. They're Dutch. They're just like, this phone is not ready yet, but it'll do, and they just put it out.
Was
No,
that
that
supposed
was
to
the
be
other
Bill
one.
Jackson?
That was the next phone after the Philips, after that one.
It was Steve McLaren's Dutch. Nick, I've just googled it, mate. Celine Dion's
yeah,
53 and Shania Twain's 56.
That is mental. Oh, Richard.
It depends what beer you like, Rich, and I'm very into very odd and crazy beer and expensive beers.
Very expensive beer.
You know, I'm not ashamed to tell you that I have spent £60 on one bottle of beer before.
You fucking mad bastard.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say. You mad bastard.
Like, you go to my local bar, which is called Cuckoo, and Joel has like 2 massive shelves of all the empty beer bottles that like of really special beer. And the guy was like, "Oh, there's quite a lot of decent beers up there. What, a couple £100?" And I was like, "Well, I can tell you those 2 bottles there are £120 alone." He was like, "What?"
That was the savvy, by the way, Kev and Nick.
Jesus Christ.
I had that
Tell
as
you
well.
what, make that into a vape. Do it. Oh, I'd vape that.
Well, it's up for sale for £8.50 and it's battered to fuck.
I want a clean one.
What device are we on? Bring it
We
back.
are on the Steam Crave the Steam Crave Hard On Mini.
And do you know what's quite funny? The button is sort of in the shape of the Viagra pill. The fire button.
How would you know that, Christopher?
My dad had loads of them.
My dad.
No, seriously, he actually did.
No,
The guy me and him used to work for basically used to do certain type of movies, film them,
That's enough of that, Chris. Thank you very much. Go on then, let's have a rapid fire vote on this hard on.
He used to be the guy that used to film the Viagra adverts. That's why he had loads of them.
No, it wasn't the adverts for Viagra.
Anyway,
Right, Chris, vote on the hard on.
Uncle.
See, I want to buy one now just to call it the hard on in the review. Hail.
Uncle,
We're putting a
you
hard
get
on,
hard on
Hayley.
with that.
What are you putting the hard on?
Uncle, because you won't get hard on with that in your hand. Definitely not.
that was just for you, Colin. If you missed it, watch back the replay.
That's where you're putting the hard on.
Up his back.
I'm going to go cool because I think the price point's great for a DNA 100C. Don't see anybody else releasing a DNA mod at that price.
And I
So,
do agree
yes,
with Josh.
I can
It's
s-
going
I can
cool.
I can sacrifice some style for price
Yes.
if I wanted a DNA mod that I'm not afraid to batter the fuck out of.
So this goes to the
And I-
chat now because we've had 2 cool and 2
Come on,
uncle.
guys, don't let me down. Come on.
Come on, people.
Please, it's horrendous. It's like we've gone
Yeah.
back to freaking 90.
I almost did
I'm
a
for-
Josh 5.
Bin it, Sean's put bin
Did
it.
it?
That's 2 for the bin. So we need another.
One.
We need a deciding vote because
Yeah,
none of
we
us
need
said
one of
bin.
each,
So.
one from any of it. Come on, guys.
Yeah!
Nice slice of hard ons now, head. Oh, fuck you. Fuck you, Collie. Teaser.
Richard's on a
Yeah,
major
unfortunately-
delay.
Unfortunately, Richard, for you, you do have the issue of being Canada, where they do like to shaft you for imports and exports, don't they? So,
Yeah.
and unfortunately for you right now, most of the good borrow stuff, apart from the beer boxes themselves, is made in Europe.
Yeah.
Europeans are smashing it at the minute, man.
Where were you two earlier?
It was the same people that said that
They
before.
were
Yeah.
the same people that said bin, and bin wasn't an option because it has to go with. Doesn't matter. It's gone cool. Well done.
Yeah.
Well done, Steam. Well done, Steam Crave. I think that's the first product we've ever done of yours on the cool wall that hasn't gone in the shit bucket. So congratulations. Let's leave Vinny's till last, shall we? So let's do. This is an RDA. That music's loud now. I'm gonna turn it down a bit.
It seemed to have creeped up.
Yeah,
Maybe it was
I
running
turned it up a minute ago.
I can hear it.
So let's do this. So we did the mod. We did the mod that this RDA is built to go with earlier a few weeks ago, which was the Reload Essential mod, which is the like mech mod looking thing with the MOSFET chip in it, and you can
Yeah.
change the sleeves, and it's pretty cheap. And I think we actually put it sub-zero because I think it was quite cool. So this is the RDA. This is a Reload Essential RDA. I quite like it. I quite like the way it's
not
styled.
that new one, is it then? With that stupid, bloody over-top airflow thing.
Well, no, this is undercoil airflow.
You can see where
okay.
the airflow comes out from underneath.
Yeah, and then it goes through and down, like comes
yeah,
out under the
yeah.
coils. You can see the holes under down there on the deck where it comes underneath. I mean, everything reload is always undercoil airflow.
Yeah, you got to remember that undercoil airflow is really, really a flavour banger, generally, when it is that way.
I mean, I've had a few reload RTAs over the years, and they've always been super impressive. See, I love Collins. No, not a fan. Looks shit.
It
He's
actually,
that,
looks,
he's the kind.
it actually looks a little bit cheap. The pictures.
Well,
Realistic.
I mean, I quite like it because I just think it's really I love plain like RDAs. I like it with nothing really on it. I like the way it just. I
It's
think
big
it's
chunky
just,
airflow on the sides of it as well.
The Mac it's meant to sit on.
Pardon?
I can't remember the Mac.
Oh,
Well, it goes with the Mac, doesn't it?
Well, no, it can go on to anything. They sell
Yeah,
it
but-
separately.
Got the picture of the Mac, because if the Mac's detailed, they may have kept the RDA plain.
Yeah, the RDA does have reload written down it, but you can change the sleeves.
It does, Kevin. The
Yeah,
cap
Kev.
does look Destiny 5.
Kev, you are
Yes.
bang on. It does look like a
The
District
layer
5.
cake. That was a great
Which
little
was
idea. That was. I
Which
liked
was
it.
no, it's fucking wank.
I liked
I can't
it.
believe you bought one of them, Chris.
Do you know
Well,
what
I
it
could
was
afford
like?
it at the time.
They sold a shitload of them, and they were fucking dangerous as fuck. They had no insulator in. People are gonna fucking blow their hands off.
Mine had an insulator.
There was a massive problem with them.
Yeah,
Did-
there was a lot of them with major issues.
Yeah.
Obviously not yours, Chris, so you're a lucky fella. You didn't go
Yeah.
boom boom.
No.
I don't know. I love bottom airflow. Bottom airflow is cracking flavour. It just doesn't look... Dare I say it? It looks a bit Vandy Vape.
So let me read you the specs on this bad boy, shall we?
Yours in spec.
Let me read you the specs. So you can buy these for as little $44.99, which isn't pocket change, but it isn't
No.
hugely expensive. It's 24mm diameter. It's 31mm tall. It's dual adjustable airflow. It hits the sides and bottom simultaneously to max flavors and minimize leaking.
I love the way
Two-piece.
Chris immediately bolts at it when it said 24mm.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck that.
Because that 1mm makes so much difference, Chris, doesn't it?
Oh yeah,
No.
super different.
It's 304 stainless steel.
I'm just, yeah.
Every millimeter counts.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, I think, to be honest with you, RDAs have died a death as well, really.
yeah. You've got to be a brave
But-
company to bring an RDA out. But obviously that comes with the other device from the other week, doesn't it?
Yeah. I mean, you can get it as a kit, yeah.
Yeah. And that's quite clearly where it's meant to go matchy-matchy with that kit.
But-
So,
But like I said, every reload product I've owned has always been really built well, and always flavor's been on point.
yeah. I don't think I've actually ever owned anything reload.
That's
I may
it,
have
that's
done,
it,
or I may
that's
not
it,
have used
That's
it.
it, Colin. That's why 24mm doesn't touch the sides, does it, Chris?
No, it's got to be 30mm.
Oh yeah, every
Preferably
millimeter
40.
counts.
And that's
At
just
least
the,
an
that's just
athlete.
the eye. That's just the eye at the front. Imagine what goes in the back.
All I'm going to say is walrus.
Oh my God, we're
I try to say that as tastefully as possible.
I think you just managed it, Josh.
Yeah, Kev is bang on there. 24 is more versatile because
Yeah.
on a
Single
single
coil.
coil in, and yeah. And I'll tell you what, people, single coil's the way forward. Everyone's like dual coil this, dual coil that, bigger coils this, bigger coils that. Fuck that shit.
Yeah,
My coils and chambers have got smaller and smaller.
Oh.
And when you get
Right,
into
let's have a
flavor
vote on this RDA.
when you get into flavor chasing, you're like, oh, I'm not worried about clouds. Like, you
Yeah,
want more and more
that's
flavor,
exactly
more
where
and
I've
more
come to.
flavor, more and more
Yeah.
flavor.
I've
Flavor,
never
flavor,
worn
flavor.
black clouds. I can't make them. I do unique
Flavor
clouds.
plate.
Flavor. I'm gonna walk around with a 30mm Atty around on a keychain, just like. Yeah.
I can top trump that, Josh. Good old dump tank, always handy. That'd give you a neck ache if it was on a keychain around your neck. Jeez, that weighs more than my billet box.
Yeah, Kev, you are bang on. Flavor, single coil cabal. You are bang on. Mine's still it's sat back there. I used it the other day and I need to check. I ran out of the juice, so it needs a re-wick and a clean, but you'll get that tomorrow.
Right, let's vote on this. Vote? Let's vote on this
There we go.
RDA.
I'm gonna go cool.
Uncool for me.
Uncool.
Thank you, Chris. Nice to see you awake. Hales.
I was having a drink.
Oh, we got 2 each again. Where's the chat putting it? Where's the chat putting it?
Well, Colin's already said it goes in the porta potty.
If it doesn't count.
That was
That's
before we
cool or
voted.
Uncool.
Doesn't count.
Uncool.
Uncool. There we go. Uncool. Well done, chat. You're learning. Doesn't matter. The rules are. Kev has said
Every
cool.
day's a
Let's
school
go.
day.
It goes uncool. Okay. Hey, we've got a Vinny nomination.
Is it a smoke?
Ooh.
Yes,
It
it's a
is,
slot.
Chris.
Yeah. Yeah. This is the Diablo AIO from Morbid Mods.
Chris's face, I got to see half of his face scrunching up at it.
Is that? Is
No, I'm
that
just
like
looking. I'm like,
3D one? Is that 3D printed or something?
So it's a
Oh,
mechanical borrow device. Mechanical borrow device. They're made from Delrin. They have an adjustable pin because obviously not every borrow pin's the same length, which is quite cool. They are 250 of your finest queens
Yeah.
for one of these, which for a mechanical borrow. But then, do you know what? I'd have no qualms. I had no qualms back in the day paying a lot more than that for a tube.
Yeah. No, Kev. It's like the model is the Diablo. It's not made by Diablo.
That's made by Morbid Mods.
Yeah, Morbid Mods.
If you want to see more pictures of this is on a rather large Birmingham-based retailer's website currently.
Evolution Vaping.
yeah. Evolution.
But yes, it just looked slightly different to a lot of the other mechanical borrows for me.
It doesn't. It looks like a harpy.
Well, and the colour scheme, it's a lot cheaper than a harpy.
It looks like a harpy, or
It's a lot
what's the other
cheaper
one?
than a harpy.
What's the other one that looks like that?
It's a lot cheaper than a harpy.
So it's cheaper than a harpy. You'll buy it. You'll walk around at Expo. People are like, he wanted a harpy, but he couldn't afford it.
That's exactly it. Yeah.
Woman's harpy.
Exactly it.
That's what will happen.
Damn.
To me, it looks like someone's got a pile of wax crayons and melted
No,
it.
Vinny, I'm not saying it's shit. I like it, but I'm just saying that's.
There is other colours, Haley.
And there are other colours, and and unfortunately it shouldn't be like that, but it kind of does get a bit like a. And yeah.
I've not tried a
Context,
mechanical borrow, and I really want to try a mechanical borrow. Yes, I'd like a harpy. No, I will not pay harpy money.
The thing is, when you're looking at mechanical borrows, and it really is, again, well, like it always is mechanicals. It's going to be all about your build.
Yeah.
And to be honest, unless you've got a really good coil builder that's going to make you coils to your exact taste,
Yeah, and
you might struggle to find. You might struggle to find a coil that's going to work for you. This is the problem. So, like the joys of having a chip is like, I need a bit more power. I need a bit less power. You've got that, which is the thing. So mechanical borrows, like I don't think I would even venture down the route of mechanical borrows because I just think getting the build right would be a pain. And the thing is, you're going to change that build, and it's never going to be the same. Every time you change it, it's going to.
I kind of like the appeal of that challenge though as well.
Yeah.
Of getting that build and getting that vape, because if you do nail it, it will be immense.
Oh yeah, don't get me wrong. It'd be a good vape. And I think it's
what I get a lot, and I don't know if anyone else does. Is saying shorty, when all you have to do is tighten that up a bit more, or loosen it and retighten it. It pisses me off a bit. If I'm honest.
Oh yeah, with borrows, you really do need to make sure shit's tight.
Yeah, and it pisses
Oh.
me off a bit.
Why did you pick that colour for a picture? The DayZ one's awesome.
Yeah, these better colours. It was literally, yeah.
In
I
fact,
realised
Well,
every
yeah,
what
there
I
are
in the
some better
picture.
colours, but
every other colour than that one.
this is Vinny. That's all I'm saying.
It was ginger.
Oh, so I see there's 3 different pattern designs. There's the Barong, the Daisy, and the Omen.
Yeah,
And then there's 5 different colourways for each.
yeah.
Okay.
There is far prettier ones than the picture I did send you, Josh. I
Yeah,
would-
no, there's some really, really nice ones on here actually. So I'll read
But
through
they
some of the
are
specs.
250 quid.
So they are handmade in Spain. It's a borrow style. Fuck me, Evolution Vapor really need to learn how to spell the word borrow correctly.
Yes.
It's spelled differently every time. It's
All
got
I'm saying
silver
is Birmingham.
It's got silver 999 solid contacts. So I mean, it's single 18650. Like literally in the write up of this, they spelled borrow differently twice. And they might have copy pasted it, but
You'd still check that shit, wouldn't you? How much are the drops, Kev? I like the drops.
the drops are, well, I've seen second hand drops selling for £350, so I would say over the £400 mark.
Oh, okay.
And try and get one.
There was one in the BST the other day, actually. Rather nice black and white one.
Emphasis on was.
Yeah,
And I lied, it's not Delrin, it's Ultim.
yeah. But not
Oh,
stabilized.
but Evolution Vaping have just sent me a 10% off code, so
Amazing what they send you when you go on the website.
each device comes with its own zip case, featuring the logos, with the battery wraps and a pair of knocked coils. So, I mean,
Not a bad little package, really, but
no, I mean, you're hoping those coils are going to be a good vape, but there's some really pretty colorways on the website,
yes. I did pick the worst core.
and they seem to have sold quite a few because they had 5. Looks like they had 5 of each, one of each colorway. And there's 5 of each color, and they've sold quite a few.
Yeah. Doesn't surprise me. They do look nice, but it was one I wanted to discuss with everyone because it is a bit different. Well, not different, obviously, but
The thing I like, so obviously the borrow goes in sideways, so you can
Yeah.
actually see your borrow tank, like sides and stuff. But then it's picking a borrow tank to match, isn't it?
yeah, who is that?
Oh wow, they got some really pretty ones actually. Oh dear. Yeah, if you're into that, it's a cool mod.
Yeah, it's something I want to try, a mechanical borrow, but it's finding the right one. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, no, I see the Hussars going for more, but they are generally quite customized Hussars that you see going for more, with like customized top plates and customized doors and bottom plates. So yeah, the Vapor Bay AIO looks nice, but that's a Harpy as well, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's a Vapor Bay Harpy.
yeah.
So,
It's a collab in it.
but the Harpy is DNA. It's on the bottom, isn't it?
Yeah, it's underneath. Don't they do mechanical ones as well anyway?
Yeah, they might do.
I think
The
they do.
Vapor Bay one's definitely a DNA.
Yeah.
I hate it because I'm on Vapor Bay. They send me notifications when they put new stuff up, and I'm like, oh, why?
Merles.
You do know what channel you're on, don't you, Colin?
Fucking hell. I tell you where you can put that Mills, Colin, but you did enjoy it. Right, go on then, guys. Let's have a vote on this. Obviously, it's one I've nominated, and I'm going to put it cool. Chris, go on, put it in the bin.
You just said it for me in the shit
Yeah,
bin.
Hales.
Shit bin.
Fuck's sake. Josh.
I'm gonna go cool.
I don't like the finish on it. No.
Over to the chat. I'd love a Nick Rin. Sean, I would love a Nick Rin. Or
Come on, guys, don't let us down. Yeah, shit bin.
Kev, you're too slow, dude.
And porta potty.
Too
There you
slow.
go.
Far too
It
slow.
goes in the shit
But
bin.
yeah, it goes in the.
The shit bucket.
I'm so tempted just to go buy one now.
Your boy one. If you're happy with it, you're happy with it.
No. I'm starting to save to help Big Josh on the blue Billy. Shut up, Nick. You don't, unfortunately.
I'm gonna tell you this video. I'm not gonna buy another billet box.
Yay!
How many
There's
do you
other
have?
mods that only
There
one.
is a
But I
I
don't.
want as well, actually.
But why do I want another billet box? I've got one.
Yeah.
There's other bar. I'm not saying I won't buy another borrow device because I will.
Yeah.
I've got a billet box that I like, and I will keep that. If something really special came up, and I'm talking like has to be perfect colorway, then I would consider it, and it was the right price. But
I won't show you
No,
my
I
little
want-
yet, then, Josh.
I want to be. I'm still trying to tap Kev up for that BBVN.
Yeah, Colin, that really 10 adds 10%, not takes 10%.
Yeah, like I'd like an SVA or a Hussar, like BXR
Or a Nick Rin.
Like
A Nick
that-
Rin. I'd go for a Nick
yeah,
Rin.
also from Nick, or I just want something that
Bit
I've
different.
got a billet. I want something that's different,
Yeah.
but it's the same. Like I can use parts from it. I can change that. That's the
Yeah.
point. So like no, I'm just saying like I've got a billet. It's great. I just want to add. I'd rather add different borrow devices to the collection. That's all.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe so.
I
actually,
have
think
no
about it.
borrows.
Essentially, like I know the
I
billets
still
a
go
lot
back.
more customizable because, like, obviously there's so many bits of billet boxes, which it's the biggest borrow mod out there by a country mile. But I'd rather have something different. I really want a BXR. I really want a BXR, like quite a customized BXR, but they're just pricey. One will come up second hand though, and I will buy one. Yeah, do you know what, Sean? I might grab a Cthulhu at some point.
They're more mouths
just-
alone now, aren't they? It's
Just more for the fact that it's cheap and like I like the way this vapes, so I like to take it around, but I know what I'm like. And it'll get
you go, leave it in a
blocked,
taxi.
or I'll leave it in a taxi, or I'll leave it in the pub. And it's not just the mod; it's the fact that all
Everything
the stuff
else.
that's with the mod.
Yeah.
So you keep it as a carpet queen, basically.
No, it goes everywhere with me.
No. Just don't leave it.
I'm going out tomorrow night, and it'll be coming with me. But I'm going to one particular pub, and I walk home.
Sure.
I'll show me your billet, and I'll give it a paint job to make it worthless. I want a white BXR with. Basically, I want a Spurs colour BXR. I want a white BXR with like blue top plate, blue bottom plate, blue borrow.
So white and blue then.
That
Are
would
we
quite
boring
like
you,
all
Billy?
it. I'm a bit tired, Chris, funnily enough.
I definitely can't do red because fuck Arsenal. So, yeah. Where am I going? I'm going to a very small bar called Cuckoo for a birthday. But if you want to come in there, I'll notice you're in there straight away because you're the only one with a Newcastle accent, and we'll spot you a mile away.
Vaping on smock. Hey, Colin. All right, then,
And that's
guys.
the thing. That's the joy. That's the joy of the billet box. If I get bored of the way this looks, I can just change it.
Yeah, that is the whole joy.
Anyway, anyone got any Room 101 business tonight?
You pay me your pussy.
Yeah.
Limited edition Ukraine BXR.
Can't wait. Like a child with a
Watch this.
stick with a bit of shit on
Watch
the end of
this.
it.
Watch this. You'll love this.
What are you waiting for?
I have no idea. Something we'll like.
Something you'll like. Hold on.
Talk to yourself,
Oh,
people.
I suspect his missus gets the same reaction, just like.
yeah, watch this. You know when someone's like, you know when someone goes, "Watch this. This is going to be impressive." Then it's a total fail.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
No, no.
Or like when they go, "Oh, how hard can it be?" You get it.
Exactly. Wait, why is that not? Why is that not? I'm confused.
Josh Kylie. Hey.
Oh, I know why. Oh, I can't do it. I was just going to delete his comment, but then I realised he's on Facebook.
Wow.
And it'll still stay there in the chat anyway if you deleted it.
Yeah,
on the
God, it
screen.
was.
Epic fail, Josh, I'm afraid.
Yeah, it was. I think I'll live. I think I'll live.
Kev, we don't use the word flop, we use the word flaccid.
Yeah.
Cheers, Carl. Oh, dear. Don't look at the
Right,
channel.
shall we move on to some?
Question.
Do you guys want questions from the chat tonight, or should we just cut it short and head straight over to the Discord? And you guys come and join us there if you want. Nah, let's do a questions from the chat because not everybody wants to join us on the Discord.
The format, Josh.
It's my format. I can change it whenever I want.
Evening, Paul.
Evening, Paul.
Hey, Paul.
Poor Rich is really behind.
Yeah, Richard, you're so behind.
Oh, bless him. I like the RDA.
You know- I really didn't mean to cut you off then, Halo. I accidentally just clicked the button while
Yeah,
you
you
were
did.
talking.
Yeah, you did.
You did on purpose.
See, Hayley, it's not just the mic that keeps trying to shut you up, it's Josh as well now.
You not at all.
Don't blame me, I've got no control over it. Those two up
Isn't
there.
that what? That's what most men say. They don't have control over it.
Are you trying to stop over 1 million people from living in an event in what, you know?
Any questions from the chat? Moving on quickly. Protect my channel, please. Questions?
I think it's too late for that one, Vinny.
It is
Oh, God.
regulated.
Timing is
What would you-
everything. Yes, you are correct.
Go on, then, Haley.
I'm very kind. What mod would you suggest putting a 3-coil RDA on?
A fucking big one. I think Vinny's froze. I thought I was having a brain fart.
I was thinking. I'm not sure now. Vinny, are you with us?
He's there. I can see it blink. I can see his eyes blinking.
Yeah, he is moving.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely moving.
I know,
He can't be that still for
He's
that
just there, he's
long.
like,
Yeah, I mean, free coil RDAs are annoying because you've got to get so annoying because you've got to buy 2 packs of coils for everything, and you've always got 1 coil left over. And generally, if you're vaping some free coils in, you haven't got, and that 1 coil is not just going to be used in a single coil because it's not going to be the right resistance. So yeah, put it on your DNA. Put it on your DNA mod.
Just use the 2 coils.
Put it on that Therion. Well, actually, that's only got 75 watts. It might not have enough juice, but some with some power, yeah, for sure.
What's your overkill, El? Do you get parallel?
Yeah.
Depends what build you're putting in. Then if you put the right build in it, stick it on that. Might blow your head off, like.
I won't do it on a live then.
What?
Yeah, do it on live.
What free coil RDA are you getting?
Should be the one from Hellbait.
Oh, the one we put in the fucking shit bucket.
You did. I didn't. I said I wanted to try
that's
it.
also 25mm RDA.
It was a little bit tentative too.
And you
It actually
notoriously
did.
don't
From
like
the
a hot day.
reviews, I have to say, from the reviews, it just looked pretty good.
But
And the
you don't like hot
pictures
vapes.
do
You don't like hot
Hey?
vapes.
It's going to be hotter than a 15-year ago fucking Celine Dion Chanatane combo. I mean, that's all I'm saying.
It's going to be hot as hell, Haley. Good luck with that one. What happens with Death Wish mods?
We don't know.
Don't ask us.
Quickly.
You know as much as we do.
We know nothing.
Maybe we'll know something at Expo. They're meant to be there at Expo, aren't they?
We'll know when you know.
Yeah. We're no longer on the inside track there at all whatsoever. So yeah,
It's not Death Wish mods anymore, though, is it? Because you know everyone knows that Maxine was Death Wish mods.
Paul, that was I think they called it the triple. Funnily enough, the Vandervape free coil RTA. I think it was literally called the triple.
It's going to be hotter than 18-year-old Emma Watson. Jesus Christ, Colin.
At least he went 18 or like 17 or 16.
Yeah, I was going to say, to be honest with you, Colin, that strikes me as a bit old for you.
Well, he did call himself Bishop, so.
Every time I see
sex
Bishop,
as well.
I think of Harold Bishop, though. So
My cousin Joel lives out in the States, was sat in the VIP area of a club next to Emma Watson for about 3 hours and didn't know who the fuck she was. And then was chatting away to her, and it's like, she was like, yeah, I don't know who you are. So he phoned his mum, who was back here, and yeah, she was like, what do you mean you don't know who she is? Like, Jesus Christ. Yeah, no, I'm not from Crediton either, Colin. So no.
It's slightly made you twitch out though, Josh. Then don't let it get to you. He'll win. It's a bit like Chris and his squirty cream. Don't let him.
So I know Colin's got an accent. I don't know exactly where he's from. He could be from anywhere, like Chester La Street, which is proper shithole, or fucking. Don't know. He strikes me that he could be from Middlesbrough.
Or a Mackham, Sunderland.
Yeah.
A bit of a Mackham accent,
Yeah.
definitely.
Any of those shit places. Barrow. Are you from Barrow?
That's where AVB was from. Evening, Lee.
Barrow.
Jesus, that's epic. Lee Smick is local to me, and he's had a vape, and he's literally the stock coils lasted a month. A full month out of a stock coil is immense.
That's
That
good.
is.
Congratulations. That's a world record.
That
Lee,
is
what
immense.
are you using?
Lee, drop the name of it again, buddy. I can't remember the name, but it's
And what
that
juice
is
have you been
epic.
using?
He uses good juice. That is epic though, a month. And he vapes a lot as well, and he's gone through work and everything, and yeah, that is pretty immense.
Yeah.
It's not a big name. I can't remember the name. We chat on school runs when I actually get a chance to do the school run.
You run.
Dude.
It's
No,
all the
Chris.
problem you had using a bike.
Oh, Jesus, don't remember about that chuffing bike. I have to walk past that bike every time I come in here, and it still gives me nightmares.
I would say put it in your shed, but you probably don't have a shed, do you?
No. Technically, I suppose I could say I'm in my shed.
Well, yeah. Well, that's a garage, not a shed.
Yeah, some people call them sheds, though, don't they? Some strange people.
I've never met anyone that's called their garage a shed.
Haven't you?
Yeah, I mean, a shed's a shed, a garage is a garage. There's
Yeah.
two very different things.
But then
There you
again,
go.
he's from Grimsby.
Yeah, I am, and so's Lisa. Sure.
That's like coming to my house. It's like come into my tent.
Some people see tents as houses, though.
Yes, the tramp
Caravans as
in
houses.
Wolverhampton.
No, it's a caravan.
But they-
It may
but
be
they-
a home.
but they-
It's still a bloody caravan.
They still call it a caravan.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is my home, not my house. This is my home. Caravan, but it's a home.
It's the OBS engine with the OBS coils that he's had on.
Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. I've just got to answer my page. Hold on.
God, pages.
Oh, just let me check my fax machine.
Yeah, Chris, that's just like Josh's guy.
That's even older than the pager.
Chris, spell fax machine.
FAXMICH.
Nope.
Oh, no. Fax. PHAX.
Exactly, Kevin. Either can be a man cave.
FA. Because it stands for facsimile.
Still couldn't give a fuck. It's old technology. Don't use them.
Oh,
I was just saying. Anyway, any more questions from the chat? Eat my BB right at the end. Every week right at the end. Eat my BBs right here.
I wonder if he's one of them silent, strong types.
Sorry.
Eat my baby. Are you at Expo?
Gonna go
Miles.
on radio DJ for a bit.
That just
I'm Chris Moyles. I'm the saviour of the BBC.
Saviour Radio 1. What's he on now? Is it Capital? It's not Capital, is it?
Fuck him. He was shit at the time anyway. He was no Mark and Lard, was he? Let's put it that way.
Oh, Barcala.
Collins asked the question.
Ah, good to see you doing reviews, BB. I fucking haven't done anything for weeks. I've got loads to do. Loads to do.
We'll all be at Expo.
Come say hello, BB. You'll be awesome, dude.
We need the biggest hangout ever. We need just the biggest hangout. I'm so excited.
Do we know what day we're going?
Fed up of being a DJ now. Let's do this way.
Saturday's going to be the main day, innit? I think everyone will definitely be there.
Richard, you are so far behind, mate. Seriously, like I know you're not going to see this for about another half an hour. But...
Take it easy, Lee.
See you later, Lee.
Bye, Lee.
Just popped in. Got a move out with Coil. See ya. Oh dear. Yes, right. Discord for after show, people. Don't forget that. We have dropped the link in. I will do it again. Just for good measure.
Richard is so far behind that.
Aw.
I love it.
We appreciate your comments, though, Richard. Can you finally get to hear our opinion?
Yeah, I saw you got tickets for the Dubai one, Col. If you want any spares, let me know. I've got loads. I just can't afford to fly or the hotel to go with them.
Yeah, let's have an expo in a country where it's not legal to vape. Woo!
That's why they did the last one on a yacht in Dubai dock, because technically it was in international waters.
Yeah.
Ah.
Crazy. Oh, welcome, Richard. Right then, Josh.
We were
let's
just
end
we,
it
we were
and,
just letting you we were just letting you know, Richard. I was glad you're enjoying the show, and it stays on the channel, so watch it back. We're here every Friday, 8 o'clock UK time. Depending on where
3
you are in
o'clock
Canada, that'll
in some
vary. So
parts of America.
yeah. So and joyously tomorrow our clocks change, so that'll change again for you.
Is that
so-
tomorrow? Shit.
Oh my
No,
God.
yes, tomorrow night. Yeah, yeah, Sunday
Blimey.
morning. It's
Yeah.
also Mother's Day on Sunday, people. So just
Love your
letting you know.
mothers, and if it's been your birthday, have a happy birthday.
If it has been your birthday, happy birthday. Happy Mother's Day to all the
Definitely
hot
happy
mothers out
Mother's Day
there.
to all the mums, tails.
I'll be at work.
Living the
Other
dream.
mums and great mums.
And you know, on Sunday you have to just play the classic Lonely Island, Mother Lover. If you've never listened to that song, it's brilliant. Go listen to it. That's how we roll. Anyway, guys, we're gonna head over to the Discord. Jump on the Discord.
Yeah.
We'll see you on the Discord. Love you all. It's always a pleasure hanging out with you. From me and these guys. Why am I signing off for you? That sounds so stupid.
And I go, "Woo."
That looks more like you're trying to
Yeah.
wank your nipple off.
I wish my nipples were up there, Chris.
I'll tell you
Not
what,
looking at you,
it's an amazingly erogenous zone for some people, Chris.
You can't even see my nipples on the screen.
No,
What,
but
have you got
see you
them out?
doing tit.
Are they
There's
lactating?
nothing.
That's
what
it,
about
the
you?
show.
No, I just like seeing you be awkward. Guys, jump over on the Discord. If you want to see shit get really weird, come over on the Discord because you know this is on YouTube and Facebook, so we have to be a little bit sensible with this. Yeah, jump over to Discord. We'll see you all there shortly. Guys, you don't have to jump in the camera. You don't have to just come on.
You can just have
You know,
a voice.
it's basic. The more of you there, the longer we'll hang around. So it's just like the show continued. You can get more involved if you want. So yeah, we'll see you all there. Love you all. Same time next week. And yeah, big love. Stay safe.
Tara a bit.
Bye.
Love
Bye.
you all.
Bye.